first became a yoga teacher, I actually did not know what I would need to take with me in order to teach a yoga class. So of course I've had the training. In the training we learned how to teach, how to sequence a class, and even how to help people in the postures. However, what would I actually need to take with me when I went out to teach a class? I had no idea. I went on YouTube and thought I would find some tips and tricks. And sure, I found some about how to teach yoga, how to sequence your class, but not actually on what people would take with them when going to teach a class. So I figured today I would share with you what I take with me when I'm going to teach a yoga class. The first thing that I will always take with me, even if I don't have anything else with me, would be the outline of my class. So the sequence, if you will. So for me, it's just a printed A4 sequence and maybe some cues on them that I want to focus on for that class. If you want to see more about that, do let me know. I can share that in a video, how I sequence and what that actually looks like. But that's what I will always take with me. Now, that's not to say that I will always follow the actual outline that I made for that class. I may take some postures out, I may add some postures, or I may do something completely different. But at least if I don't have any inspiration that day, I can just follow it and it will be fine. So that's what I will always have with me, no matter what, and no matter where I am teaching. The second thing that I really enjoy using when teaching my classes would be essential oils. Now, I know not everyone likes using these, not everyone uses them safely. As an aromatherapist, I do have some things to say about that. However, for today's video, I'm not going to go into that. What I like to use essential oils for is just to set the ambience. I don't use a lot, I just do 2 or 3 drops into the diffuser and that's fine. With the choice of my essential oils, I did look at what oils are safe for basically everyone to use, so I don't have to think about that and I don't have to change things if certain people have problems with whichever oil and which may not be safe for them to use. I mainly teach yoga in the evening as of right now, so one of my favorite essential oils is mandarin, red mandarin, or even green or yellow mandarin. Those are really nice too. They're a safe oil, basically safe to use for everyone, especially when they're just diffused in the air. It's a scent that most people like, and the nice thing about mandarin essential oils is that they are actually calming, which is nice for evening classes. Then, in the space that I am teaching yoga, there are mats for people that they can borrow if they don't bring their own. However, there are no props, no yoga blocks, bolsters, yoga straps, whatever. And so people tend to take those with me if they know they like to use them. However, I always take one set of yoga blocks with me just in case, because not everyone has them, and this way people can kind of try them out, see if it's something they like to use in their practice. And if you're fairly new to yoga, it's likely that you don't have those things yet. Then something else that I really enjoy taking with me when I'm teaching yoga is tea. I don't serve tea at the beginning of the class, it will be at the end of the class, and it's only just a little bit because I don't necessarily want people to stay there for an hour after class. However, serving a little bit of tea after class is kind of nice to keep that calm energy while transitioning from the yoga class into the rest of your day. For my evening classes, I typically like to serve chamomile tea. It's a tea that most people like. Then something else that I will typically take with me is a little bottle of a mat cleaner. This is something that people can just get and use after the yoga class, and when they've borrowed a yoga mat, they are actually required to clean that mat afterwards, and that's why the spray is there. The one that I have is based on alcohol with a typically rose hydrosol. It's a spray that I make myself, it's easy to use, it smells good, so basically perfect for this. And when it comes to the mats that people use, typically they'll bring their own. If they don't have their own mat, there are yoga mats in the space that I teach yoga. When I first started teaching, which was actually the meditation classes, I invested in some yoga mats as well as some meditation pillows, so people could use those. And that's actually what I still use for my yoga classes today. And then, of course, last things last, the bag that I use to take everything with me. It's a big blue bag. It's easy, it works, it has also compartments to keep everything nice and organized. I don't have to think about it too much. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, let me know. I wish you a lovely rest of your day. Bye!